is preparing Timothy for the task that is ahead of him. Naramwera, life will never be easy for you, Timothy, because people will hate you. Na niogosema nina challenges na menyamaro, but stay focused. Iramondo siongi omwere, stay focused. Naramwera, there is a mission that has been given unto you, and the mission that Timothy had was a mission to fulfill preaching the word of God. Akamwera, preaching season and doubt of season. Wekaga maondo maramega, vendere agereire, ona vendere takete atia. Eta agereire. Naru ibindarere, why is Paul speaking like this? Paul is speaking like this when he is already under arrest. Aremunyite. The Roman government. Nebindarere Paul emunyite. Abeto kiobogea 2 years. It was an in-house arrest. He stayed for 2 years. Meakaere kanyomba ine ahingeiro. If you read in Acts chapter 28 verse 16, it will tell you that Paul was under house arrest in Rome. And what were his charges? His charges were very minor. Naikarete korokoroine meakaere no ndo tomabetia tuli anyitagona tu anyitetona tuo. Nobody expected that his arrest will culminate into execution in Rome. Nondo ondoramona na mono ne ate Paulo edine wagi karogeke kia prison are arangeiro ne modhigari omwe na arangeiro ne modhigari omwe. Paul is coming to realize atiakoga Rome had already decided that he must be killed. Now I can make a very big legacy. For I am already being poured off, and the last drop of the drink offering are all that remain. It's almost time for me to leave. He is waiting imminent death. He is waiting imminent suffering. He could not have been able to evade the suffering that was before him. Nebirare Paulo ni waruga terere niere girie goito toregwa thini wakari nikauga gatandatu ni ondore thakame yakwa ne ambiririe goito etuike ya igongona na ingo yakwa ne nginyu ndeherere. You know what was happening during those time? Kwa thonde kuigongona a burnt offering. What they were doing at last. Igongona liarikia kubya na ndogo ya mbata igoro. Ne kwa minja gondi bei as libation. Ne moyo ne ithini to minja ina wakacha. So akaminja mi akuga leu thakame yakwa ibana ta ya guito as the last stage of his death. Maybe narere turouga atirere Rome had already decided that Paul must die. He will not come out of prison. And this reality is dawning on him. Though he was blameless, he had to die. And he is comparing his own blood like the wine poured down as a libation during the last time of a sacrifice. He was already at a death sentence. And at this time when he is writing this letter, it appears the cruelty had already begun. Niare amberiria already kona menyamaro na metangiko. But I want to tell all of us here, it is very important to finish well and strong. Kurekereria wega. Era mundu siongi omwere kurekereria wega. Finishing well and strong. Na ngwenda kumwekera binyande mwere. No matter the challenges, it is very important for all of us to finish well and finish strong. Na ngwenda kugweta njugi atiriri. One way we finish well by fighting the good fight. Bwana asifiwe. Arauga nendera rekereria wega ni undu I have fought the good fight. Tell your neighbor, fighting the good fight. You know, Paul is giving an analogy. Yandora meingeraga ibinda leu during the Greek. They know one Greek method. They know one game we are wrestling. During Madame wrestling na range mona wrestling. Uragwe kekaga mwingira thini wa ringi. Ringi yo yakoraga ethiorokirio wega to the extent you could not run away. So the only remedy, in a boxing ring, it is either you die or you kill. Are we together? It is either you die, you kill your opponent, or your opponent kills you. That is what Paul is speaking about. You know, this one, when he is saying this, whenever you entered into the wrestling ring, it is either you kill your enemy or you are killed. No retreat, no surrender. Paul is declaring, I have struggled a noble struggle. And you know, in this life, you could get knocked down, but it is a tragedy to be knocked out. Paul is using these words to emphasize our Christian journey, fighting until we overcome. Bwana asifiwe. Nogo ni gwa na rekire. She fought until she overcame. Paul is stressing on the importance of focus. Na ngwenda kuga atirenda thini wa mwathani. Paulo bandu bangi ugete atirere. I am a good boxer. I do not box the air. So Paul is telling Timothy, keep the focus. Mondo thini wa boxing ring. Dongiambiriria kurora masambe kimara kwera weke. You must be focused. No, if you are not focused, you might face it very rough. Tell your neighbor, we finish well by fighting the good fight. No wega kwaga gukua ngoro. Ona wero tige okuga nare no ngutwarithia. Ona kwari tubokuga nare, I will fight it to the end. Namugathe araruire to the end. And do not ndugatigithirie mbara bau. Continue fighting to the end. And all of us in our challenges, let us fight it to the end. Number 2, we finish well by finishing the race. Finishing the race. Ati aruga atere Paulo riu arabuthira riu ke example ingi. Aruga atere nakyo kihitahitano ine giakwa ri ni nginyite gituri giakyo. Bwana asifiwe. Gukinya gituri gia kihitahitano. Finishing well is by finishing the race. Wanengero kamuti ndukarekie ina marathon. Wagirire otengere nginya okinye baria urenda ko kinyie. Na wakinyia bau, you know, distractions will always come. Challenges will always come. But Paul is comparing the Christian life to a marathon in ancient Greek world. It was a popular sport that day. You had to deal with the obstacles like geographical irregularities, harsh weather conditions, wild animals, and even bandits. You know, to marathon, some Christians, they become problems and challenges. And some of our colleagues also become problems and challenges. They are over. Challenges are always there. And when challenges come, we must finish the race no matter what. According to Paul, we must deal with the 2 major obstacles in Hebrews chapter 2 verse 1. Every weight that throws us down and the sin that so easily trips us. I don't know, in a normal setup, mundu wa gutengera mathako-ini make bitabitano ndathiage ekirite nguo ta ici twikirite atigaragia gakuo kanini ga kugumbirwo onjaga iria nene o kara kanini agatigaria kau kanini. You know, that is what Paul is saying. You must strip yourself of every weight. We are na kona andu amatongikana na mathaini wa muturire, they are like that. Andu amana ome aure omethanga thengie muturire-ini waku. It is better to have one friend who is a genuine friend than having 1,000 of them. Na no gukuthekia makuthekagia makureaga na andu makureaga na miromo. Mwini wa rwimbo mwiciri akiuga araweciragia neo acioteo na araweciragia neo acioteke. You know, Paul is saying, maundu maria tukwiaura, those burdens that weigh us down are burdens like injustices, unforgiveness, bitterness, guilt, anxiety, failure, frustrations, and envy. ndakena muno ndronire Pastor Dorcas wandikite ira thiini wa page yaku ruga atiriri atiruga in everything